Hi, I'm Shelley Johnson. Thanks for being here with me. Here today, let's hear some words and give them space to do a work in us. In this third week of Lent, we're going to look at some holy people because they will help us to understand what it is to be set apart as holy for God. In the opening pages of Luke, we're immediately introduced to a priest named Zechariah, a holy man. By training, by consecration, but also because he and his wife chose to live righteous lives. And the call that God put on their lives was to raise a holy man, a very set-apart man, John the Baptist, the one destined, prophesied, to make a way for Messiah. And verses later, we're introduced to teenage Mary, as common a girl as you could have found. And yet, because of her faithfulness to God, she was given a very set-apart, holy task to birth Messiah himself. These are extraordinary people because of their willingness to live out the call that God put on their lives. And of course, Jesus and John the Baptist were also very set apart. And of course, Jesus is most holy. And then Jesus moves to the world and he starts calling followers to him. And more people start saying yes to this idea of living set apart for God. So different, not secluded, not away from the world. In fact, Jesus in John 17 prays that we would basically, what we've come to understand, live in the world but not be of it. So set apart is not being secluded and pulled away from the world, putting up walls to shield us from the world. Rather, it's a call to live in the world but differently, to look like Jesus in the world, so that as set apart people, we might be God in the world, his light, his salt, so that people might come to know him and love him and want to become his chosen people. It's why we are here over almost 2,000 years ago. What Jesus began continues because generation after generation of faithful people have said yes to this life of living set apart. Holy people who have gone before us show us what it looks like to live holy now. So I encourage you, read the book of Luke and then realize and recognize the book of Acts he also wrote. So not only do we get the picture of what Jesus looked like and his followers, but then the early church, when the Holy Spirit comes and anoints a set of people to live very holy, very set apart in the world. This call is the same for us today. Set apart, holy in the world, for God, and for the good of others. What questions do you have? What thoughts, what ideas on what it is to be holy people? I'll see you here again next week.